So, welcome back to Ostriv, everybody. Off camera, I have marked every one of these trees for removal. And that's because I wanted to remove all of this, and then we are going to set up a new farm in this area. Now, I'm not going to do it yet, but what we are going to start with is we're going to prepare this field here. So that's going to be a fallow field, it seems like. And then it's sunflower, barley, wheat, potato, and hemp. There. Now, since we have two of these, we're going to increase to two. That means we have two people plowing the fields. We are also going to set not enough threads. That means we need to amp up production here. I'm going to double it. That means we might start buying hemp further on. So we're starting this again. They are chopping down like crazy here. And hopefully they'll chop down everything. I can also do this, that way they will chop down the trees on this one, so we kind of clear the entire area right off the back. I'm not going to build it, I just wanted to chop them all down. But since they're lacking shoes, but we have someone selling shoes now, so they shouldn't move out because there are shoes on the market. There's no clothes, warm clothes, or firewood, but we are going to start preparing for some stuff. Now, these houses, they can just be built. Doesn't matter if we have empty houses, that's no problem. But we will need to put in some shops here eventually. But I am going to put in another one of these. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to move it up here. Now, they're probably done some storing here, but I don't care because the houses isn't the priority. So we'll do that. I'm also going to up this because there's more things to do. We need more people hauling goods. So they'll start building this now. We can put in some benches here. We'll go a bit closer so we can see. There. See, they're going like crazy. People are moving in like crazy. There. Just let's let it go. So we are going to have, let's see, clothes. And we are going to have warm clothes. Now, there's a few things we are producing now that we don't store anywhere. We don't have it on us now, but I'm going to just do that. And then I'm going to go in here because we are producing linseeds. I'm just going to go with 2000. They'll never kind of go on top here until way, way, way into the future. So we'll just do that. That's so we have somewhere to store it if there's no room in the oil thingamabob. There. The warehouse there. How's our production here? Not enough threads. Yeah, that's the problem with threads. We might even amp this up with one more off-season. So they're producing like crazy. But we are going to prepare for also production of clothes. And then we need a tailor. So we can put a tailor here. And that tailor should have a watch. I think I'm going to put it that way. Now, they will cut out these trees and that one before they kind of go on the ones I have told them to go on. But that's fine. See, went straight to that and I didn't do these. Oh, there's no remove on that. That's remove. I didn't have remove on that either. I guess I missed a few. And it's kind of hard to see from time to time if I got them all. But maybe you missed. No, I got you. So yeah, they'll chop it down. Now we got more than enough space for now for putting down more graves. So I'm gonna pause you again, and I'm gonna move you up there. I'm gonna move you up there. And now we are going to plan ahead for the next farm. And that will be here. So I'm going to put down the farm there, and I wanted to build that farm as soon as possible. That's because most of this will be farmland area. And that way they have somewhere to go cut the wood. But we're also going to need a few other things near here. And one of them is a hay thingamabob. But since the terrain is so uneven, well, let's deal with this trader first. We got a lot of charcoal, that's good. Not so much, but we're going to sell what we have. No honey. How's our metal parts? We're going to buy 150 of those. Leather, we got 300 in town. We're going to buy 1,000. Oh, come on. There. Oh, too many. 1,000. There. We got 300 shoes on the market, and we have just amped up production. So I think we are going to start to sell some shoes. I'm going to put 1,000 there, but we're going to have a trade limit on that. At least 500 in the city. Like so. There. We are at max at the chicken coop. We have a lot of barley, not so much buckwheat, but that's fine. We should think about chicken coops here. And then we can have a chicken coop here. Put that there. I'm just gonna put all that in next there. And we would like some water next to it, so the chickens won't die, at least of thirst. Now we got the tailor done. And you see, you can make clothes or warm clothes. We're not going to make warm clothes. If you go into here, what they need, the production of carrots and 10 units. A batch of clothes needs 10 units of textile, 10 units of threads. You see, there's a lot of threads. Warm clothes needs 10 units of broadcloth, sheepskin, and 10 units of thread. We don't have that. Let's see where you belong to. You belong to here. So we're going to in here. We are going to have 1,500 textile and 1,500 threads and 0 of this because we're not making any work clothes. We'll do the same here and there. These are just for ourselves, so we don't need that many. But here they're going in. How's our thread counts? We don't have that much at all. Do you have any hemp or flax to sell? No, I don't think anybody sells flax. We can sell flax, but that's about it. Throwing you, so you're ready there. They're almost done with the farm. We were putting in this hay barrack somewhere. Yeah, it's not that easy to find a place. We might have to kind of twist it a bit. Oh, there. And then we can have a single cart. There. Move this up to this area here. Should have some benches out in this area. There. Place 2 here. We don't have anything on the other side either. So we're going to put 2 there. And 2 there. Soon the farm will come up. We should actually have some water here also. I can't build much of other things here, so might as well put the water in there. Move this up here. Got another house. Yeah, we should put in some traders here. So I'm going to put one there. And I'm going to put one there. We'll just do that. And here we'll do okay. So we'll have to go and fill up on stuff here eventually. But we'll get there, we'll get there. The farm is going along. How's our hay? Yeah, we're using a lot of hay now. We should think about making more of these hay things. And a good place for that is actually here, because it's kind of hard to build here anyways. So, might as well put in some here. Hold on, that again. See if we can utilize this a bit better. There. Can I have another fishing dock here now? Oh, we can if we move this a bit. Okay, let's see what this trader wants. We can sell. Yeah, we set the limit after, so we'll just sell everything we can. No honey. Yeah, we're kind of low on cash, so I don't think I'm gonna buy anything. Let's see if we can put in another fishing dock here. Yep. Put that there. And the hairdryer is done. Fix that later. Then I'll put you in there. So what are we going to do? Big hay barrack. What? Oh, it's the hay dryer. Yeah, that's the one here. Okay. To be sure. Do that. Yeah, these are also paid just 80%, so these are the last jobs they'll do at the moment. So we have to keep an eye on that. Also, if our hay goes low, that's the reason. Now, I'm just going to start by applying this. And there and there, and that's it for now. They'll fill it up with everything, but we're not going to use it for quite some time. So we're going to go there, there, this looks freakishly wrong, but measuring isn't our strong suit. So we'll go there, and then we will, more hair dryer, 50. There, and just keep following the line. Yeah, it will be a bit crooked, but hey, it's the 1700, so, or 1800, however you pronounce it, wherever you're from. There, there, and we'll go. Well, I guess we'll have a short field here then. That way we can kind of correct the straightness. That's fine. That's no biggie. So we'll do that. And do, too low. There. there. How many is that? 4. So it's trying to find out where they are sometimes. Now, I think you can change the color and how these are looking in settings and stuff. You can even turn them all off and stuff if you want to. But I find it impossible to build if we don't see where things are. I mean, where's the open free spots? There. And the last field will be... Yeah, I'm gonna do it like so. There. Switch it back to you. There. Up to 50. And 50. See, now we have 6 fields here. And they will chop down one by one. And as soon as one field is ready, then we'll start planting there. So that's how we do that. Now we got this one ready. You belong to you. See, we got 5,000 water and only using 500 resources of the storage space. Got some more of these coming in. We should copy this to all of them there because we have one there and one there. Yeah. You're not done yet. Yeah, they're chopping that down now. We got a visitor from here. We can sell all of that. We can sell all of that. We can sell that. We're good there. Yeah. Biscuit. Get a few leathers in. Now this is done. We'll go there and apply the same there. Oh, now they are mad about food, so we'll have to do that. There. You'll have to do this kind of straight away. But if you do it here, then you'll kind of lose this. So be kind of wary on where you reset your trading stuff. You're done. And our next chicken coop is coming in. We can also put in you as our thread. We're still not making enough threads. And we're kind of low on hemp now, so we need to start buying in hemp if we see any, but we don't see any, so that's a problem. Let's see, we can now... Yeah, we got a lot of oxes here. So we are going to order another one of you. Now, I'm not sure if they will switch anything into oxen, or if we have to do it the first time. I usually do it just in case. There should be a carpenter at work. Yep. So we will get that. That means next time we will have 3. And that will also mean that we really don't need... There. Yeah, they will be able to plow everything within a month. Because there's always just 5 fields to plow, because one is always a fallow. So we're building up this here now. No, we're not. We're building up a house somewhere there. That's what we're doing. But they have started on chopping down this here. So they'll just continue working through here. We could also put out some benches near the fields. there. Yeah, they'll chop that down when they get to it. It's really no rush, it's just benches. So sometimes I move them up just for my gaming OCD. So that's a thing also. Yeah, just to kind of get less of a queue up here. Cash is doing okay. Income versus expenses isn't completely balanced. We are still using more money than we're making. But we'll get there. We will get there. Complete the benches. Another house is done. How are we doing here? Not died of old age. We need more graves. How are they doing on the stones? Yeah, they've gotten every stone along this path. There's a lot of stones here. I don't think they've come here. Oh, they're actually doing these stones. So that's shorter going over the bridge going this way than actually going down here, it seems. This is iron, by the way. Now, this is almost done. Here. See, they're making more fishing nets. So we're going to do apply to all. We need to order some boats here also. I'm going to switch this up to 250. Or 260, give or take. Yeah. So that's it. Do we have one? Yes, we have one worker and he will build them. So I'm just gonna do, oh, we need to get this down again. Yeah. Now, if you want them to make fishing nets and stuff during the winter, then you have to have one worker working winter. We can sell some charcoal, sunflower oil, not so much honey, shoes. We don't have that much in storage, so that's not going to happen. We don't have that much money either, so I'm not going to buy anything. Here's the first boats coming in here, but they don't have any nets then yet, so... But they'll get there, they'll get there. I'm not too concerned. So, yeah, we got a lot of jobs available. We got shoes. Why aren't you making any more shoes? Because we have no worker. We're gonna amp up and have a worker all the time. Firewood is good. Iron, we got a lot of leather. Limestone, we're almost reached a bunch there. So we could be thinking of actually using the limestone for something. But there's a long production line in it, so I think we'll halt on that, but we can make some more storage for the limestone. That we can do. Let's just bank this in between here. There. I'm not going to build more fishing things here. These two will have ample fishing here. Oh, we forgot to do something here. Yeah, this is empty. We'll just go apply to all, apply to all, and then we're going to relocate 10 chickens and 10 hatchlings. Click relocate, switch, and there, and then we're moving. So that's what I meant, but we will never buy chickens again. Another house done. This is going forward. We should be thinking of adding a second forester. We're going to need a forester around this area here anyways. So we might just think about putting him in already. Production. Forestry. Put him up here. There. Switch them up there. Because they will cut down here also. Yeah, they kind of cover a big area. But that means we need some storage over here. There. And there. We'll just place them in there, there, and there. And we are going forward. What else can we be thinking about? Farm is doing well. They're harvesting, they're threshing. Now, she's will work through the year to kind of thresh all this. We might. Usually it's enough with one, but it kind of. Yeah, they're working quite fast. I think we can buy some hemp here. No, we can't, but we can sell. Yeah, we can sell some potatoes now. And we gotta see, sunflower oil is a good source of income. I'm gonna sell all of that. I might as well sell the honey. You can click the right there. Is there something we need? How about nails? No, we got a lot of nails. Iron, we're good. Yeah, there's really nothing we need here at this moment. What we could think about is in another one of you. If we can place this, I guess we can place that there. Add in another water thing. There we got more limestone storage done. And I'm gonna move this up here. We have to think about more houses soon also. I'm gonna just continue on here. I believe maybe we'll put in a kind of a house thing here. See here, we're coming to November, and it's just kind of a few spots available here. And we might be slow on trees, so no threads, so that's why they might be a bit slow, but usually 2 is enough. I could put in more if you want to, but I think these spots kind of goes empty because all this grayed out indicates there's no fish there. Now they will kind of come back again throughout the year, so maybe, but yeah, I like to keep it like that. It's going slow. Another one of these will help a lot with cutting down forests. But I think I'm going to leave it here, guys. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you again next time. Until then, stay safe. Bye.